appreciate it. Just this is what I am. Just be disruptive. Well, I started in the off season. Fixing my diet, getting my weight down, having Coach Mick, on me every day. Shout out Kayla. Preparing my meals every day. In the off season, and just I just kept working. Edric. He's a freak athlete. He was a DN first, and now he's a three technique, which makes him more versatility at the three technique. And having him, he just ready.
They do notice a physical difference. Can you give an example? Something you're able to do now that you didn't have as much confidence in doing a year ago, how you might be a more physically prepared, ready player to win every snap.
Just really having the mentality. Having like the guys like Tyleek and Todd, they showed me what it took. So now I just took the steps, doing more conditioning, just being ready. I'm gonna play four downs, playing through the fourth quarter. Just been working towards it.
It seems like Will Smith. Okay. Yeah, it seems like Will Smith Jr. has emerged as sort of the backup nose guard behind you. Just what stood out about him this preseason?
Will, he's a hard worker. He just kept working. He been battling some injuries, but one thing about Will, he never quit. And you can see in practice he's starting to make plays, and he's been emerged. And I'm excited for him to play this year.
I was going to expect the workload. You mentioned being a four-down player. That's a hard thing to be at this level. How much of that off-season focus has been trying to be a player who can stay on the field?
Well, it started, with fixing my diet, putting the right stuff in my body, taking care of myself, taking my vitamins, doing conditioning every day, hitting the sled every day, meeting with Coach Day, being in the film room every day, there's a difference, Once you take that role, you got to really live it because, you only get this one chance and an opportunity in a lifetime. So, I just going to take full advantage of it.
What did that diet change about you?
Just, becoming a four-down player, just eating the right foods, like so you won't be tired when the fourth quarter comes when your team really needs you. I just kept working,
You stayed big, but you more trim. I mean, how would you describe it?
Oh yeah, I got a slim Mac. That's what they say. But just excited, man. I just for my guys, I'm really excited, for this season.
What do you eat now that you didn't, and is there something that you have to give up or stay away from?
Just eating fried foods, salmon, blackened salmon. Shout out Cap City, I had that a lot, but really just, really taking it serious, It's my third year, and I'm excited. The first game is Texas.
You lost weight as your body fat changed measurably?
I lost weight. My body fat's been great, and I just been working, and everything's been good.
Besides the endurance and playing four downs, have you felt quicker? Have you felt quicker off the ground? Have you felt quicker forwards, like inside to side, not just thinking out there?
Yeah, I definitely felt quicker. I felt like my head. I just been more in it. Like when I get tired. So just having Coach Jay behind me and he talking to me and pushing all the guys has been great.
Besides being four down, you guys are hoping to have another really long season. So how is the depth of your group really starting to come to form during this fall?
Well, we gotta get all 16 guys ready to play. So, we've been working really hard. Everybody, in the off season, every day with Coach Mick, the strength staff, Kayla, the nutritionist, Coach Johnson, doing the extra stuff. We've been really working really hard, and it's gonna show August 30th.
What do you weigh right now, Kate?
I'm like 322 right now,
You're down from what?
like 330. I played 330 last year.
330 last year, but different 330.
It was a different 330.
I would think a big guy, the last thing he wants is like 8, 9 days at 90-degree heat in preseason camp. Am I wrong about that? Has that impressed you how you've gotten through this, like you're talking about? Like a different body.
Yeah, I'm from Georgia, so like,
Still though, it's hot.
it's hot here, but I gotta push through because you got to play 4 quarters. You know, you can't play 2 downs. You got to play 4 downs. So I understood that.
How much are you looking? We may not get to talk to you again for the game. How much are you looking forward to this rematch with Texas? Obviously, you played a huge role at the right moment in that game and stuff. Just explain your anticipation.
Well, you know, fall camp, you know, having the guys, all of us ready, you know, having Coach Jay, we got Coach Pat, Coach Billy, you know, they've been pushing us really hard. They've been pushing the envelope. And there's definitely a sense of urgency, you know. We got a young group, but that don't mean nothing, you know. So we got to, on August 30th, we got to play hard and play physical.
Is there anyone on the offensive line jumping out at you?
All of them, you know, we got the best O-line in the country. So, you know, all those guys, you know, they push me hard as I can, and I push them.
Kayden, I apologize if somebody's asked you about the shirt yet, but when you hear the word disruptive, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Stop the run.
How much of a mindset is disruptive?
It's personal, you know. Just put in the work, you know, with the guys and just every day, just never taking a day for granted.
Is there anybody specific that's challenged you on that opposing O-line?
I gotta go with Carson. You know, me and Carson, we got a great relationship. You know, love him.
What challenges you about facing off against Carson?
You know, he's a tough guy, man. He's from Wisconsin, so you know they get all their old linemen from Wisconsin. But you know, you got Ted too. You got Ethan. You got Phillip. You got Luke Montgomery. Shout out Luke Montgomery. You know, Padilla. The whole old line room. You know, those guys came back. They just won the Natty, so I'm getting that work. Gets the best.
What is his
Last question.
best at in your mind?
Just playing hard. Like, you don't stop playing hard, so you got to play until the whistle. He's +2 type of guy. That's what we preach. Coach Day preach. So that's what he does.
All right, Kayden, thank you.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. All done. Thank you. Appreciate it.